Hello everybody, my name is Khaled Siddiqui, and in this video I'm going to show you something really critical about DJI Mavic 2 Pro drones. And now my drone fell off the sky out of the blue. It was luckily not at a very high altitude and it survived the fall because it was grass underneath. However, this happened because of a flaw, or I should say design flaw or problem with the battery compartment, the way the battery shoots out and simply ejects itself like a fighter jet pilot, and the drone simply falls down. And now the sad part on this is that when it ejects, you don't even get to keep the falling shots. If your propeller breaks or something, at least you might have a $1 million shot that shows as it falls down and hits the trees or what have you. Now in this case, the drone goes completely dead because even the battery, even the camera doesn't work since there is no battery in it. So I'm going to tell you why this happened, so what do you need to do to prevent this from happening to you. Okay, so let's see. This is how the drones are designed. The drone, let me open this and show you. Okay, so the drone, the battery, is inserted here, and there are two notches. See these notches that hold the battery. You can see how when you press this, see how the notch goes down. Let me see if I can get that focused. See how the notch goes down? And then sometimes this goes down because the battery will develop swelling from heat when the drone flies. So see this battery, see how flat the top is? But look at this battery. Look how it has swollen. You can see the difference very well. One is swollen, one is flat. From this angle you can even see as I press it. See, this one I press doesn't go down. This one is swollen to the point that when I press it, you can feel that it goes down. See that? Because this battery is swollen. Now this battery has swollen, it's like to the point of like exploding, despite the fact that it holds 100% charge. And this battery holds 100% charge, works flawlessly as far as performance. See, this one even is not as much charged. I mean, it's not charged, but this one holds 100% charge. It shows 97% on the remote control, yet it has swollen. And this swallowing, this bump, I should say, not swallowing. This bump caused this to, when it was here, the bump caused this to eject because this was swollen even more when it was hot. And as soon as this is swollen, what happens is even if the battery doesn't eject, it's gonna go far enough from the base to disconnect from the connections. So it doesn't matter if the battery falls off or it doesn't fall off. The sheer fact that it generates distance between the terminals, the battery terminals in the drone, just that is enough for the drone to disconnect and fall from the sky. So this is something that I wanted to tell you, and make sure that you're aware of this. Always before you fly your drone, check your batteries to make sure it's not like press it right here to make sure it's not your hand is not going deep and it's not swollen and it's all flat and what have you. And every time when you land your drone, when you come back, make sure that after the flight it hasn't developed swelling. Because if it has developed swelling after the flight, and the swelling may go down when the battery cools off, but guess what? That battery is now defective battery. It could develop swelling in mid-air again. Now, a drone is not a camera, a regular camera that if the battery goes bad, so what? A drone, if the battery goes bad, the least you lose is a $2,000, $3,000 drone. That's number one loss. Because of what? Because of $150 battery? Are you serious? I mean, why not get another battery than to take a chance? And losing a $150 drone may be the least of your worries if the drone falls on someone gets injured, falls on an expensive car, or any car for that matter. It falls on someone's house or property. It creates property damage. And most important of all, personal injury. That will cost you a lot more than the drone itself. So I wanted to bring this to your attention to make sure you check all your batteries before you fly your DJI Mavic 2 Pro. Now this, I have to admit, this is a design flaw, because the swelling part, or I should say that flexible part of the battery, shouldn't be at the bottom where it could eject the battery. It could have been on the top, you know, because the battery works, it's just swollen. So these are the things that you wanted to tell you. And remember that when a battery is swollen, it's not a reliable battery anymore. You cannot trust it anymore. Just send it to the recycling and get a new battery. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.